Right. He was yelling at these.
My Islamophobia and my love of bacon are completely separate things.
Not only that, you can go to Muslim countries and yell, "I love bacon." There's no laws against it.
I will be doing it at the Riyadh Comedy Festival very soon. Get your tickets. Get your tickets.
Are you really going to go there?
Of course I am.
Wow.
Why would I not? Would they kill gay people and women? By the way, we've said that about. We say this about every Muslim. Every Muslim country is throwing gay people off the roof all the time. By the way, okay. I obviously don't agree with Saudi Arabian policies on women and things like that.
Yeah.
Is it my business to tell Saudi Arabia how to live? Truly.
How big was the check?
$375,000 for one show.
Nice.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
I'll take that.
I'll watch a behanding for that.
Behanding?
Yeah, it's called a behanding. What happens is they cut the hand off the thief.
Yeah.
Here's
Don't
the thing.
steal.
All the people that have yelled at me for this are also pro letting migrants and refugees into America at very high numbers. Now, the same religion that is supposedly so terrifying that I cannot spend 24 hours in that country is the same religion that all of these migrants and refugees are pretty supportive of that are coming over.
Yeah.
So it feels weird to me that people are getting on a moral high horse and going, it is so dangerous to go to Saudi Arabia for 48 hours. Why? Well, because they do X, Y, and Z. Why do they do that? Well, they're this religion is crazy. I go, okay, but then who's coming into our country? How differently do they feel about all of these things? And then if you poll them, they don't feel that differently.
No.
Like,
there's no room for dissent.
right. So
in that religion.
Right. So people that are somewhat radicalized in that religion that are coming into America are supposed to be greeted with open arms, and it's not compassionate, and it's terrible if you suggest that we shouldn't take all of those people because they may not assimilate as easily as people from European nations. You're called a racist, a Nazi, and whatever. But if you want to go to one of those countries that is luxurious, nice, then you're attacked because your morality. I have to, in order to perform in Saudi Arabia, I'm supposed to agree with everything they do. That's crazy.
Yeah. No, there's no logic in a lot of the thinking. I mean, it's silly. But what they're doing with allowing mass migration in the UK, you see it in England and Ireland, and it's really weird. Because, where does this end up? Because it seems like it ends up with some places that have Sharia law.
Yes.
And especially when you consider, how many babies they're having.
I love Tim trying to justify taking that Saudi blood money. I don't even have that big of a problem with Tim Dillon doing the performance over in Saudi Arabia, in Riyadh. My biggest problem, the person I have the biggest problem with doing it is Bill Burr. Because Bill Burr, every 5 minutes is, the billionaires, dude, the billionaires. And then he goes and does stand up for the Saudis. But when it comes to Tim Dillon, it's like, Tim, stop with the horse crap and trying to justify it. Although I know on his podcast, he basically came out and was just like, I'm just doing it for the money. $375,000 for one show. I don't know. I got a feeling though Tim might have been able to have gotten more, at least $500,000. They got to be paying Burr at least $1 million. But I also bet everything's included too, like the flight, the stay at the hotel. Like I said, I've come around just a tiny bit on the Saudi thing because maybe the way to get out of there, terrible laws and stuff, is to do more stuff like this. I mean, if you really think about it, the Saudi government is paying a gay guy $375,000 to come perform stand-up comedy. Would Tim Dillon have been allowed in that country 5 years ago? I don't know. But, I mean, that was Tim talking about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.